Morning, everyone. Hope everyone's well on this beautiful Saturday morning. I know I'm getting revved up, ready to go for tomorrow. In the car early, get down to the Spurs and meet a few people and enjoy the game. Really looking forward to it. I've got to say, I'm well up for it. It's going to be really good. Bit of news this morning is and thanks to Nige for sending everyone over. Really appreciate it. Great show as usual, mate. And as Nige said, got the Vicario news this morning. Yesterday, that he needs a hernia op, however small it may be. It is madness when you think about it that they're probably going to play him tomorrow, and they've let him know, and they've basically let Forest know that he's injured. It's madness, isn't it? It's the sort of thing you just keep quiet. But anyway, listen, it is what it is. Spurs and their the ways that they do things. But there you go. So yeah, looking forward to coming down tomorrow. Be coaching horses, I think someone said. Coaching horses tomorrow. I'll get there as early as I can, leaving early, and really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. It's going to be a really good day. Going to meet lots of people. Grabbing a Danalist on the way, meeting my son there. Obviously, meeting Phil there and the family. So yeah, it's going to be fantastic. Really looking forward to it. Let's have a few hellos. Morning, Mr. Simps. He says, a brighter days comes along. Don't you worries about that. The Forest game is not a must-win. A few 3 points come next. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Simps. And on top of that, there's going to be a few what you could class as 6-pointers towards the end of the season. I think this is the first big one. I think if we can win this game tomorrow, it will give us even more confidence going through. And bear in mind, I think it's December the 28th or something like that. The last win in the Premier League. I think it was something like that. So anyway, it's been a long time, nearly 3 months without a win. There you go. Even my Villa is beginning to show some form, Mr. Simple says. Well, tell Ollie Watkins to just knock a couple in, mate. We'll be happy with that. Enoch to do better. That's what you can hope for. Yeah, that's all we can hope for. We'll speak about that over the weekend at some time. Enoch, listen, I'm not. I've got to tell you straight away. A lot of you know I'm not. I'm up for the supporting the team. I'm not going to be going to the gathering because I don't think it's just not me. I'll do my supporting in the ground of the team. And like I said yesterday, I get that there'll be parents that are taking kids and whatever else, and to get their kids as close as they can to the players, that's fine. You know, anyone that wants to go and do that, that's fine. But it's just not for me, unfortunately. So good luck to everyone who goes to it. And I hope you enjoy it. And let's hope it does make a difference as far as the players are concerned. Because, it's in their hands at the end of the day. So we'll see. Morning to you, Kate. Hope you are well too. Hope you are very well, Kate. Good morning. Steve's in. Good morning, guys. So looking forward to tomorrow. Getting there early to start building the atmosphere and in the pub for a sing-along. Oh, we'll definitely be having a sing-along in the pub, Steve. That place will be bouncing tomorrow, mate. Don't you worry about that. Well, looking forward to it. Be nice to see you as well, Steve. Barbaric's in. Good morning, one and all. I hope you are well. 3 points are ours tomorrow. Smash the likes and subs, people. Pete says, Cookie and Sheriff, a tip for you guys, a recommendation tomorrow. If Sheriff is teaming up with Nige, I'd do a double match live stream. Well, I think Sheriff will be over the pub, Pete, to be honest with you. So we spoke to Nige, and Nige said he's going to do it, but I'm sure people will keep in touch with him over what's going on with the West Ham game, mate. You probably being one of them. So cheers for that, Pete. But yeah, I think Nige is doing it on his jack tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to the match, but Sheriff's going to the pub, so Nige will be doing it, Pete. Lee's in. Morning to you, Lee. May the force be with you. Come on, you Spurs. And Pete, sorry. Good morning, mate. Good morning to you. And Lee also says the current bun is out in Windsor. The current bun. The sun. Oh, yeah, weather report. Let's get the weather report in. Weather report is, I would say, not overcast, just the sun's trying to break through. It's meant to be very nice later on, about 15, 16 degrees. So it looks like it's going to be a nice day. So you know where I'll be. There you go. Make sure you subscribe to Nanny and Grandad Audits, by the way, the allotment channel. There you go. Joey's in. Big up to you, Joe. He's in early with the old tips today. The Saturday tips from Joey. It's going to be a regular thing, I believe. Or when there's big meetings on, you know. So Joey says, and I'll star this as well because I'll read it out before the end for anyone that comes in. Today's tips, single bet 210 at Kelso, our Peggy, each way. Or put that in an each way multi-bet with fresh perspective in the 150 at Newbury and Charisma Cat in the 3 o'clock at Newbury. So there you go. Either a single on our Peggy, which I'm presuming that would be Joey's better bet of the 3 because he's saying put that in a single, and then stick that in with fresh perspective and Charisma Cat in a each way treble. There you go. Or a multi-bet, sorry, doubles and trebles. There you go. Doubles and trebles. Yeah, I'll bring that up again at the end. Mario, big up to you, Mario. Hope you're well, mate. And he says, come on, let's have it tomorrow. We've got to have it tomorrow, Mario. We've got to have it tomorrow. Mario's in. Good morning to the chat as well. Yeah, big up, Mario. And ban this guy, any mods that are in, Barbaric, whatever. Didn't even say, hello, Cookie. Come on, Forest. Straight in. Come on, Forest. Who is this Vindaloo geezer? Who is he abusing? Abusing us. Morning, Vinders. Hope you're well, mate. Morning to you. Sully's in. Morning, Cookie. See you in N17 tomorrow. You will, Sully. You absolutely will. And Kate says it's a Nige raid. Cheers, Nige. Again, appreciate it, mate. Top bloke. Oh, Wemba's ain't at me. YouTube member. Morning, boys from gloomy Tenerife. What have you done, Wembers? Where it's pissing down this morning. Should have saved money and got a ticket for tomorrow instead. Probably been cheaper as well, Wembers, sorry. But it's if you was going to want to put you through with it when you put yourself through it when you booked your holiday. That's the thing, you see. But Tenerife, very nice. I think April the 6th, I'm going to Majorca for a week during the international break. Why not? Indeed. But I'm planning on trying to get hold of a laptop so I can stream a couple of times while we're out there and do the breakfast brunch. Big up Freestar. Hope you're well, mate. Thanks for popping in. The Forest fan. Nice to have a few Forest fans in this morning. Pete says, morning, everyone. Sunny day again. It might be down there, Pete. I think it's going to be up here later. Sorry, I've bloody ripped my neck and I can't even turn my head round properly. I've got to move my whole body. Yeah, it's all right out there. It'll be all right later on. Jimmy's in. Big up and good morning, everyone, from the sunny northwest. Stokes is in. Morning to you, John. F. Sank's in. And morning to you, F. Sank. Hope you're well. And you, John. Nige is in. Morning. Cookie in the chat. Come on, you Spurs. Boom. Let's have it. There we go. Drewler's in as well. Morning to you, Drewler. I hope you're good. And it's sunny in Essex where John is. Beautiful. It is, mate, but with my back and neck, Pete, you know, I can sit in the old Jag nice and comfy. I plan to come anyway. You know what it's like, Pete, save a few quid when you know you got a, 3 or 4 weeks notice that I knew I was going. So just put a little bit away each week and drive down, you know. And the other thing is as well, Pete, I think there's a problem with the trains getting into. You might be able to get into London. It's just, how you get to the ground from there. But I'm picking people up on the way, mate. It's only sort of, if you plod along 70, 75, it's 4 hours, mate. 4 hours. I'll probably stop halfway, take my tablets and have something to eat. So 4.5 hours. If I leave at 5:30, I'll be down at Emil by 10. Pick my son up 10 minutes away and then drive into wherever we're parking and then either, if we're not close enough, get a bus and do it that way, Pete. Plus, I love driving anyway, mate. I've been a driver all my life, so it's why not, I say. Good morning, Cookie. I'm feeling your excitement for tomorrow. I'm buzzing for it as well, he says. Big up, Adam. I'm ready. If it was today, I'd be in a car now trying to get down there for 2:15. Be a bit of a struggle. But, yeah, I'm just so looking forward to it. It's going to be a lovely weekend this weekend. You lot this morning, you never know. We might pop one again tonight. We'll see who's on. And then, obviously, no brunch in the morning unless Mark's doing it. So, you'll have maybe Nige in the morning and I'll be driving down. So no brunch tomorrow, but Nige is doing a watch along over on his channel. So get over to Nige. I think he's starting at 1:30, if I'm correct. 1:30 for the watch along. And like we always say, we're only little channels and we know people go elsewhere to watch their watch alongs and whatever else. Sometimes a lot of people stay with us now, but yeah, there's a zillion people doing it. So even if you're not going to stay, pop in, leave a comment to Nige and smash him a like. 2 likes done from Kate. Thank you very much, Kate. Let's have a look while we're here, actually. Let's have a look. 23. Very good in 15 minutes. I like it. Let's get another 23 likes by 10 o'clock and we'll be nearly at 50. Beautiful stuff, peeps. Love it. John says up the Spurs. And up the Tudor. Go on, John. Let's just hope he picks the right team, John, and plays them in their right positions and lets them get on with it. G them along the way. Do you know what I mean? But surely we can get 3 points tomorrow. F. Sank says, I had a hernia once. It wasn't painful. Just popped it back in all the time before operating. Yeah, I've never had an hernia. I've never done that. But so I've seen someone that's had a bad one, like a really bad one. No, I've never suffered with a hernia. To be fair, big up to you, Jim. Oh, hang on. John says, let's stick it up the forest. There you go. Stick it up them, John. Jimmy says, I hope you have a great day tomorrow, Cookie. So I can't join you. It's my birthday and all the family are coming over. Come on, you Spurs. No problem, John. There'll be plenty of other, Jimmy, there'll be plenty of other times, mate. We're not going anywhere, mate. Eva Manzin, big up to you. Morning, Cookie. Big up all. Nige Raid, Coys. Get in. Go on. Cheers, Nige. And thanks to Eva Man for popping over. Wembers is in. Dead right. He says, why the F would the club release that news about Vicario? Clueless as ever. Yeah, it don't make sense to me. You just would have kept it quiet, wouldn't you? Probably could have had it done and with a bit of luck got away with it and maybe even been back for after the break. Who knows? Spurs all over, innit? Marcus is here. Morning to you, Marcus. I take it you've been busy this week at work. Lovely to see you on this Saturday morning. Hope you're well. Tommy says, playing with an hernia. Welcome to shot after shot, Cookie. Well, probably won't be taking the goal kicks today, will he? So, yeah, listen, Tommy, it's just Spurs, isn't it? It's mad. Honestly, it's mad. I don't get it, but Joey says, Alfie Devine scored 2 last night. One was a lovely chip. Yeah, I heard he played very well. I didn't watch it, Joe, but yeah, fair play to him. Fair play. Let's hope all our lads that are out on loan and doing whatever they're doing, I think everyone wants to concede from any of them is a run of games through whoever they're playing for, get a bit of form and get a bit of consistency and just show it that way. Dom says, morning to you, Dom. Morning, Mark 1. And chat in regards to Vic and letting everyone know we'll be playing an injured goalie. Professional as always. Good old Spurs. Running like a well-oiled machine. There you go, mate. It's because this hand don't know what the other hand's doing, does it? It's just the information that comes out of this club is mad. They'll tell you stuff you shouldn't be knowing. You know what I mean? And they don't want to tell you stuff that you do want to know. John says, funny how Vicario goes missing in big games and lets Kinski take the shit. There's an opinion for you, people. What do you think about that one? Oh, there you go. Pete's got fat fingers. Rob plans in. Morning, Rob. Morning, mate. I'll be at the game tomorrow. Come on, you Spurs. Yep, me too, mate. Looking forward to it, Rob. Coaching horses, if you fancy it, mate, around 12-ish. I think there'll be a few there before that, but I think I'll be there about 12. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Unless we get a flyer all the way through, mate, and, everyone's ready, pick them up, dump the car, get there. It might be 11:30. Who knows? The earlier, the better. Shem's here. Morning to you, Shem. Morning, gentlemen. Hope you're both doing well today. And even though the Sheriff is off on his world tour again, he most certainly is. Kate says the sun's trying to come out in Sheffield, 10 degrees. Yeah, I think it's similar here, Kate, to be honest. But I just saw the weather before I come on, and it looks like it's going to be all right later anyway for us lot up north. So, oh, yes, I believe he's gone fishing this morning, and it's pub tomorrow. I'm trying to think. I can't even remember what he goes fishing for now, It's not carp, I don't think, or it might be. Can't remember. I know he just goes and chills out, takes his bivvy with him and all that, sits there all day in the sun. Good luck to him. Probably dozes off as well while he's got his line set up. Good luck to him. Works all week. Have a break, mate. Enjoy your weekend. Cod and chips, says John. It could be if Sheriff catches one. John? Esseng says, come on, City. Let's get the first of that treble. There you go. Interesting game that will be. Let's see if they can turn the Gooners over, stop that quad. Bob Barrett says the allotment is coming along nicely, Cookie. Loving the content on the other channel. Keep up the fantastic work. Yeah, they're only little short videos, mate, but it was the missus' idea, to be fair. She said, should we put a video out once we've done a bit and you can see the change, then put a video out. So once a week or whenever it takes her fancy, she whacks one on there, mate. So check the shorts as well, because she's been doing the shorts, or she's done a short day before yesterday or something like that. So, but thanks to everyone who subscribed. I really appreciate it. I think she's got 90 odd now, 92 maybe, something like that. So she's well chuffed. And thank you to everyone. Watch out for the water in Majorca it don't taste like what it ought to. There you go. Stick to the beer. Exactly. Nanny and Grandad audits. All one, all the way across. Nanny and Grandad audits. F-Sank. Roz is in. Morning, mate. Morning. Sunny morning in Enfield Lock. Hopefully it's the same weather tomorrow. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. It'd be nice if it's a nice day. And I don't know if whoever's going to the game, I saw a thing to do with the gathering thing. I'm sure it was, but they was all going on about everyone wearing white, to stand out in the stands. So I don't know if anyone's seen that, but that'll be interesting as well to see if that takes place. Chris is in. Morning to you, Chris. He says, morning, Cookie. I've survived another lap of the sun. Just on my way to Costa del Wolverhampton for a birthday lunch. Happy birthday to you, mate. Is it your birthday, Chris? Or a friend? Whoever's it is, many happy returns and have a great day. Nothing like a birthday, is there? There you go, F-Sank. There it is there for you, yeah. Have a great day, Chris. Have a great day, mate. There you go, Emil, just down the road from me. Yeah, I'll be driving down from Manchester tomorrow. I'm going to nip to Emil, pick Dan up, Dan List, and then Artford or Oddiston, pick my boy up from wherever he's finished his stag do tonight on. And then we'll drive in, park the car, and Bob's your uncle. We'll get there as early as possible. Big up to Pete. Appreciate you, Pete. Get the likes up, guys. Don't forget to sub if you haven't. Yep, keep hitting that like button, people, if you haven't. Appreciate it. And sub if you haven't. We start on a program, 4 subscriptions away from 1,050. So we're bobbing along. Kate says, I'd love to be going down just to meet you, but not well enough to get down there on a lot of painkillers with my back. Kate, no worries. There's plenty of other times where we'll all be able to meet up. Corn Dog's in. Big up to you, Corn Dog. Let's support these boys tomorrow. Yeah, we'll get behind them, mate. We'll get behind them. Shem says Spurs beat Forest, Spurs beat Forest, Villa beat Wet Spam, and City beat the Gooners. Perfect weekend. It would be, Shem, wouldn't it? We'll have some of that. It would be lovely. Mary says a Spurs win, obviously, would be absolutely terrific. And then back in the pub to watch City win the cup. Sounds good, doesn't it? Cheers to Chris. Thanks, Chris. Really appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Super sticker from Chris there. Really appreciate it, Chris. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you. Marcus was up early this morning. 4 a.m. on the road this morning, and he says, big up to the HGV drivers. There you go. Happy birthday from Nige as well. Chris, have a great day, mate. Jimmy, hey Cookie, watched a rerun of Spurs v European Cup holders Forest, where that man, Chris Jones, set up Oddle for a fantastic volley past Shilton. 1-0 win. What a team we had then. Repeat tomorrow, please. Well, I'll give Glenn a ring, Jim, and see if it's available. Same from out. Oh, I'll get you. Sorry, me. Wouldn't that be nice, to give old Glenda a ring? Could you just give us 45 minutes through against Forest on Sunday, Glenn? Be amazing. Be amazing. But yeah, let's see, Jimmy. Let's see if they've got the minerals tomorrow, mate. Let's see if they got the. There you go. And John says he's just watching footy all day. Who can blame you, mate? Here we go. Look, Stokesy, 12:30 Ipswich v Millwall. 3 p.m. Fulham v Burnley. 5:30 Everton v Chelsea. 8 o'clock Leeds v Brentford. The missus is here. Just going for the tea break. Thanks, sweetheart. So, darling. Just made me a cup of coffee again. Look. Oh, that's nice. A fun packed day for Stokesy then with the football. Big up to you, John. Oh, Joey's saying the club released the Vic info before the Italian FA did. Right, I've got you, Joe, for the squad. Yeah, I've got you. Hang on a minute. Lee's coming with a revised team here. It's only Saturday, Lee. What are we doing? My revised team for Forest. Vic. Excuse me. VDV Romero. Danzo, Spence, Souza, Paulinia, Gray, Porro, Xavi, Ritchie. 4-4-1-1. VDV left back. We'll see. Again, Lee, like we've been saying, you just don't know what Igor's going to do you? I think he'll just go 4-4-2 again, mate. To be honest with you, it seems that he's sort of settled on that now, and to a point, anyway. I mean, don't get me wrong; it wouldn't surprise me because his best three centre backs are available, you know, and Dragusin will be on the bench. So it wouldn't surprise me at all if he changed it to fill the midfield out again. But I think he'll just go 4-4-2, pretty much anyway. Pretty much. Edel's in, Edel fan. Morning to you. Good morning, Mark. Hope you're well. Coys, come on, you Spurs from Amberg and Junior. Absolutely, mate. It's got to be today, tomorrow. Come on, you Spurs. It's got to be done. You, Daz is in. Morning to you, mate. Good morning, Cookie. And the chat. Good morning to you, mate. I hope you're well. And I believe the chat's well. Anyway, I'm sure they're all good. Lee says Austin for me when Vic is out. Kinski confidence must be in bits, but I will say, Lee, I mean, it's all much of a muchness to me at the end of the day. Whichever keeper, if he's going to play, he's got to play at some time, isn't he? Whether today's the game or not, probably not. Get him back in a bit more of a low-key affair at some stage and go from there. But we'll see. We'll see, mate. John says there's 61 in here and only 32 thumbs up. Please hit the button. It helps the channel. It certainly does. And Joey's coming in. Hang on, I've pressed the wrong one. Joey's coming in saying it's the same weather in London tomorrow according to the forecast. Well, that'll be lovely, Joe, to be honest with you. Note the Sheriff's not down tomorrow. He is out for the day, I do believe. Mario, he couldn't cancel. But he will be down before the end of the season, as will Nige will be. I'm sure we'll be down more than once before the end of the season. And we'll look forward to meeting up with all of you, mate, at some stage or another. Like I'll be there tomorrow. But Sheriff and Nige and Danielist to be there tomorrow as well. And Nige and Mark will be down at another time. It was just unavoidable for the pair of them. Nigel's got his little girl, and Mark's just out all day Sunday. So it is what it is. Stig says, morning, Cookie. I'll be chasing a golf ball around a field and then jam my sorrows with a few Guinness. Happy days. There's nothing wrong with a round of golf, mate. Right? Look, used to love a round of golf before the shoulders give out. Used to love it, but out in the fresh air, smashing a ball about all over the gaff. What more could you want? We used to go after work, after a night shift many moons ago, and go and play golf after a 12-hour nights. You was ready for bed after playing golf and after a 12-hour stint. I know that. If what Joey said is true, that casts a very poor light on Brendan Oskin as well as Kinski. What are we doing with these backup players? I have no idea, mate. I've got no clue what's going on. It's just got to be sorted, Dom. It's all got to be sorted out. I don't get why they've said anything. I understand what Joey said, you know, but it just hands. You're just handing information on a plate, aren't you, to Forest? But listen, it's up to them at the end of the day. Let them do what they think they're doing best. Pete says Lee's confidence ain't going to come back if the fans. I think the fans will get behind him, Pete. To be honest with you, Kinski. You know what I mean? I think the fans will get behind him. You know, well, that's if he plays again, Pete. That's if he plays again. You know, I said the other day I wouldn't be so sure if you didn't see him again. But listen, you know, fans. As time goes on and weeks go by after the mistakes were made, 9 times out of 10 are always willing to give someone a chance. So let's see, mate. Let's see what happens. There you go. Pete says, I, for one, want to see Zinski in goal for Spurs. I bet you do. I bet you do. Jimmy says, the midfield is so important tomorrow that that's Forest's best area. We need to negate the threat with experience, hence Paulinia and Gallagher to start for you. Naughty paper clips in. Morning to you. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you, sir, or madam, whoever it may be. Says morning all. Just simply morning all. There you go. Let's just go over these again for anyone who didn't see them. I'll do it again before the end of the show. Joey's tips for today, just for people that are interested and that have joined the stream since I read them out earlier. I think we're going to do a little Saturday thing with Joey. No, listen, don't go mad. No one needs to go mad. It's just for a bit of interest. If you like a little bet on the GGs, you know, pound here, pound there, whatever it may be. If anyone's interested, the 210 today at Kelso, our Peggy each way, or put that in an each way multi bet with Fresh Perspective in the 150 at Newbury and Charisma Cat in the 3 o'clock at Newbury. So that would be telling me that our Peggy is Joey's strongest bet of the 3. So if you would want to do a single on that one, that's fine. But then add them in doubles and trebles with Fresh Perspective and Charisma Cat. There you go. Big up to you, Joe. There you go. Good morning, sir. Good morning, Naughty Paperclip. He says, can't drop Gray or Sarr. I think it's difficult, to be honest. I don't think Gray gets dropped. I don't. Not on that performance on Wednesday night. I think as long as he's fit and he's recovered, I think Gray will play. I think they may well put a Paulinia in just to solidify across the back 3 or the 4 there. Because if you noticed, when we were pushing up, which, you know, he's obviously asking them to do, yeah, we did get done down the middle a little bit, coming with them in transition coming out. So he may well want to try and solidify that up a little bit. But listen, whatever team he puts out there, they should all be capable of doing the job. You know, there's senior professionals there. There's youngsters that are coming through, like an Archie Gray that's poking his head above the parapet now. So we'll see. Well, listen, look, we'll see our we'll see what Tudor picks at the end of the day. For me, I would probably go Paulini on Gray. Because then again, there might be a chance that Sarr could still play, because if he plays 5 in midfield, he'll want an extra 1 in there if he only plays 3 at the back. So, you know, he could do it that way. But again, let's see what he does. You know, he changes so often, but perhaps he's settled now on that 4. I don't know. He might have a look at our Forest play. He might be just looking for different bits and pieces. So we'll see. Jimmy says, "What's your score prediction for tomorrow?" 2-1 for me, Cookie. Similar, Jim. Similar. I think it'll be tight. I don't know if you'll get the game that you got against Madrid the other night, where it was very, very much back and forth. I'm going to go 2-0. 2-0. Hope to get a clean sheet and 1-0 up, and then they'll be having a look later on to try and equalise, and we'll nick another one late doors. 2-0 for me. I'll say 2-0, Jim. Joey says, this season, this so-called new regime has had a shocker, lurching from one disaster to the next. I've got to agree with that, Joe. I mean, it has been a disastrous season, hasn't it? Absolutely disastrous. Yeah, Daigle and Sava have got my number, mate. Yeah, they've all got my number. So yeah, not a problem. If you want to get their number and WhatsApp me, mate, it's not an issue. Yeah, crack on, mate. Yeah, get the number from one of those two, and yeah, shove us a text, mate. Shove us a text. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm sure they will. That'll be fine, mate. No problem. Pete says, score prediction. It's either a tight 1-1 draw or Spurs lose their heads and get a red and lose 1-4. I can see the pressure being too much for certain players. Well, Pete, this is what we've been saying, haven't we, at the end of the day? We've been saying at the end of the day, you know, players have got to show up now. There's more pressure on this game at the weekend. So again, we'll see who's got the minerals, Pete. We'll see who's going to show and produce the goods. Kate says you can't predict what Tudor will do. And Drula says he does, these players need to win. Yeah, we need a result tomorrow, Drula. Absolutely. Sully's in. Morning to you, Sol. Hope you're well, mate. I originally wanted Gallagher to start, but I don't think he's fit. So Saar may well continue, but we need to come out flying. 3-1. Richie to do the biz. And yeah, I think Richie will be back tomorrow, won't he? I think he'll be back tomorrow. Paul says Paulinho has to start against Anderson and Sangare. Yeah, I think the midfield, that could be where the battle's won tomorrow, to be honest with you. You know, look, against Atletico, we were winning the second balls. You know, every time, if we didn't win the header, if a Madrid player won the header coming out, we was getting players around the ball, especially first half. I don't think I see Archie Gray miss a second ball. You know, so, and that's what we need to do. We need to get around that ball, especially when we go long, and pick up the second balls and fight for them. Lee goes 2-2, but with some luck, 2-1 to Spurs. Yeah, all good, mate. No problem at all. Naughty Paperclip says 4-1 Spurs. We need a big result with the crowd being hopeful. Listen, I've no sure. I've got no what's the word? No problem. I believe Spurs fans will get behind the team tomorrow. They always do, mate. They always do. You know, they've got the old bus parade going in the morning. That'll gee a lot of the fans up. I think they've got a thing where you can go into the ground early and start getting it banging in the ground. Let's see what happens. let's see what happens. See if it has the desired effect at the end of the day. Joey says, whoever plays, they should be brilliant, as they reckon there's going to be 20k cheerleaders singing Kumbaya when they turn up. That's what I'm hearing, mate. 10 to 20,000 people. There you go. He says, I've got... EU Dare says, I've got an ominous proposition for you. You're all right, mate. These players need to start realising where we are in the table, Kate says, and start playing now. I agree, Kate. I agree. It's a massive game. Look, it's a huge, huge game for Tottenham tomorrow. I've seen some people saying, look, there's still, 7 games to go after this one. Don't panic. You know, it's not so much that I'm panicking about it. I'm more, number one, I don't want to lose the game because if West Ham get a result as well, we'll be in the bottom 3 over the international break. You all know what my fears are about being in the bottom 3. Once we get in, can we get out? And that's what I don't want to see happen. And this was the problem I had once we got within a point of relegation. As we all know, we haven't won in a game in the Premier League since December. The game against Atletico on Wednesday was a bit of a fillip for us, if you like, if that's the right word to use. Bit of a confidence booster. Not so much, well, getting the win, yeah, but the manner in which we played, which I thought we put it all in at the end of the day. Which again, that's all the fans want to see. But we've got to continue with that. You know, you had the decent sort of performance against Liverpool. Then we've come home, played at home, and had a go at Madrid. The effort was there. And again, that's what we all want to see at the end of the day. That is what the most important thing is. Pete's saying he's honestly looking forward to the Spurs game more than that khaki cup final. What can I say, Pete? What can I say? Are you winning a quad this year, Pete, you think? Naughty Paperclip says, we need a full 90-minute performance. Again, yes, we do, Naughty Paperclip. That is what we need to do. Jimmy says, the Spurs fans need to make it hostile tomorrow, Cookie. I've no doubt you will with your passion. Listen, mate, I've already told all of you. I'll be going in there to support the team. I ain't going to no gathering. All right? I'm an adult. Do you know what I mean? Listen, again, all the people that want to go to it, you're more than welcome. You go and cheer on the team if you think it makes any difference to what's going on. Why we're letting off flares and celebrating being 17th, I've got no idea. What they all need is a kick in the bollocks, yeah, and told to get on with it. That's what they need to do. So don't get me started on it because, you know, again, there's parents that will take their kids along. You'll have the flares, you'll have the singing, you'll have this, that and the other. You'll have a player might go, hi, and carry on walking, doing whatever he's doing. And that's fine. I've got no issue for anyone. You're all supporters of the football club. It's just not my way of doing it. I'll get behind the team in the ground. And that's where I'm at with it. Just because I want change, it doesn't mean that I don't want the team to win. I'll keep saying it. Simon's in. Big up to you, Simon. Relegation is looming. Spurs fans looking gloomy. I think that's meant to say, who are Spurs? No one knew me. There you go. Big up to you, Simon. Lee says, tomorrow's make or break for Igor. A bad performance and a loss. And it's game over for him. Oh, that looks interesting, Sully. Right, see you tomorrow at the Coach and All says, yeah, we will do, mate. Off to Lee on C, and then Chelmsford City v Dover at 3 o'clock. Lovely. Be in the sunshine, Sully. Enjoy, mate. Enjoy. Pete says the quad is possible for Arsenal, but honestly think a double minimum, possibly a treble. Pete says quad. I'd streak through Tottenham naked with an Arsenal flan. Well, I'm holding you to that, mate. I'm holding you to that, Chambers. You ain't getting away with that one, mate. Yeah, if you win the quad, that's the least you can do. You can stick a light round your dangly bits as well and do it at night. All right? Yeah, you can do, Kate. You can do. At half time, I'll be, listen, everyone's got their view. Lots of people are going to go to the gathering. That's fine. So I should be allowed to shout Enoch out at half time and full time, shouldn't I? I won't do it during the game. I won't do it during the game. I'm sure there may be people that do. But if Tottenham Hotspur think I'm doing a 500-mile round trip to go and watch Spurs against Forest tomorrow without shouting Enoch out at some stage, they've got another thing coming. Because if it weren't for them, we wouldn't be in this position anyway. And this is what upsets me about the gathering bit so much. We're praising people and, hi, everyone, we love you. Even though for the last however many games, not including the last two, but 3 derbies, you never picked a leg up. None of you. And before that as well. Anyway, we're definitely struggling on the likes here, people. It's half an hour ago since I mentioned it, and it's we've only had one. What's going on? Come on, peeps. Hit the like button. 11 more to 50, by the way. 11 more. Get us 11 likes. That'll be lovely. Thank you very much, everyone. Joey says, even if by somehow we are winning by 2 or 3 with a few minutes to go, that old place should be singing Enoch out. Can't do that, Pete. Can't do that, mate. They won't, though. There you go. Yeah, he says, if the 2 results go against you, you will be in the bottom 3, 2 points behind your nearest rival. That's a chilling thought for you guys. And that's why I don't want to be in there, Pete. I don't want to be in there, mate. There you go. Jimmy's asking, Joey, what's the price on a double that Spurs and City wins tomorrow? Interesting. I'd go, I reckon it's evens 6-4. Probably, I would hazard a guess that on a tenner for a £10 double on Spurs and City, you would get back about 45 quid, 50 quid, maybe. That's just my hazarding a guess. Million to 1, Jimmy, from Pete. Kate says she thinks most of the players would probably want Enoch out. You'd think so, wouldn't you? You'd think so, Kate. Perhaps a lot of them do. Can't say that, though. Lee says, I can't even think about what the Woolwich are doing at the moment. It makes me feel sick. I know what you mean, Lee. It's shocking, isn't it, mate? To see Spurs have fallen in 6-7 years. Joey's saying 6-1, so we're a tenner. 70 quid with your tenner back. I weren't far out, or maybe I went a bit short there. I went 6-4 City, maybe they're a little bit bigger than that. I don't know. 6-4 City, even money Tottenham, maybe. Big up to you, Paul. Big up, mate. Ellie's in. Hi, Mark. Big up. What we chatting about? As only just chatting about the game, Ellie. Tomorrow, what we've got to do. We spoke about Vic earlier. and just the gathering and not really covered why there's no protest. I think I'm just going to leave that part of it alone today. That'll be my way of supporting the team. As you know, Ellie, I'll be inside there and I will be supporting them from the rooftops. So yeah, that's about it, really, Ellie. Just talking about tomorrow's game, really. Sam says, I may be wrong, but I think we, the club's fans and management, need to make a decision and determine the final direction for the future strategy. Inconsistent strategy and fluctuations. And this is where we say, Sam, about where the club has to be aligned. Look at clubs like Brentford, smaller clubs like Brentford that have done very well this season using the same formula that they used under Thomas Frank, but with Keith Andrews. They're never going to be winning every week, but the structure of the club and the alignment, no one knows what the next one's doing, Sam. And at the moment, the people that are running the club are not helping the situation and haven't been for a long time. Phil's in. Big up to you, Phil. Big up Cookie and the chat on this glorious Saturday morning, practicing my Joe Henry say his name, and he appears much like Lubo when fans mention Archie Gray. There you go. Big up to you, Phil. And good morning to you. I can't read. Is it Russian, maybe? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Not sure. Whatever it is, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Yep, in recent years, club has been tossing and turning between styles, pragmatic football and Jose counter-attacking, and attacking football under Ange as well. They need to settle on what they're going to do. Pick a manager of a certain type of football that you want to play. You have the DOF, that's in line with the manager, that's in line with the board, and then coming down from the manager, he sends the message, to the players that this is what everyone wants. Yes, the team, the squad, the manager will be backed, even if it's only to a point. And this is what they're trying to achieve. But we have none of that at the moment, and that's why a lot of the reason why we're in the position we're in. Agreed. Spot on, mate. There you go. Fair play, Montgomery. Hope you're well. Good up to you this morning. Hope you are very well. Ellie says you've got another thing coming. Judas Priest, that's a great song for the campfire. Kumbaya, my Lord. Kumbaya. There you go, Ellie. Another bit of singing. Just like yesterday. Can't sing to save me life, but there you go. There you go, Ellie, and that's me too. Perhaps it's just us oldies, Ellie. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Sorry, I'm not. So I'll rephrase that, Ellie. Perhaps that's because we are of the elder statesmen and women that we're not going to the gathering. I don't know. I don't know, Ellie. Roy's in this morning. We are Arsenal. Big up to you, Roy. Hope you're well this morning. 5-4 Spurs. Now, I thought straight away, Joe, it's bigger. They're bigger, aren't they, City? Straight away in my head, I was even money Spurs, 6-4 City. So I was like 45, 55 quid maybe. That's where I was with it. But yeah, pretty close anyway. There you go. 2-1 City, innit? Pretty much. Bit of value there if you think City can turn Arsenal over tomorrow. 2-1. Nice little double with Spurs, though. If you think Spurs can win tomorrow, it'll double your money again and a bit. There you go. Apparently he's playing, Ellie. Apparently he's playing. So they're saying anyway. That's what I heard this morning. He's playing tomorrow, and then he'll be having his op. So, and that gives him the 3 weeks to try and get over it, to hopefully get back after the break. But if they've got to use one of the others and he's not ready, apparently that's what they will do. Yep. Wednesday, we did put 1-2 passes together and pushed looking forward instead of back. We need that on Sunday. Yeah, we did, mate. We played some nice football, at times. We did. I know there was the battling element of it from the whole team. But to be fair, there was a few nice sweeping moves. I know there was from Madrid as well, but there was some nice bits and pieces to take out of the game. But again, I'm not jumping too far ahead. It was one game. When we've seen it over 6 in a row, 7 in a row, 10 in a row, win or lose, as long as that effort's there, no one will complain because, we will win games between now and the end of the season. We might have the effort and lose some as well, but if that effort's there from now to the end of the season, the chances are we're going to win, 2 or 3 games and we'll get out of it. There you go. Jimmy's saying thanks to Joey. He's going to have a bit of that. Why not indeed? I would too. I might well do too later on. Might pop over and have a little 5 each way treble. There you go. He's saying it's 5.98 to 1, just shy of 6 to 1. So £1, I'll get you £7 back, and then you can work it out from there. Vinders is back again. That's better, Vinders. That's better. Morning cookie before you slander our team. Nearly had you banned this morning, Vinders, for coming straight in hot like that. Morning cookie says, support for the club will only be tested if you go 2-0 down at half time. And if the stadium starts emptying, then the supporters have lost fight just as much as the players have. And then he follows that up with, let's see who's up for the fight. Well, I won't be going nowhere, Vinders. I'll be there till the end. Mate. I don't know. I can't speak for everyone else. But I agree with you, mate. The fans have got to be with the team, even in the hard times now. Because there will be times where it goes wrong, even though you're putting it all in. But I think more often than not, it will go right. So as long as they keep up that intensity, we will get a few results between now and the end of the season. It will be enough to see us stay up. Oh, Sam says he half agrees with me, but we are not a small club like Brentford. I'm talking about the tossing and turning, the inconsistent strategy for the manager. Yeah, Sam, I know all about that, mate. I know. I was just trying to give an example of a team that's run properly, and it didn't matter that a different manager went in. If anything, he continued doing what they're doing, and he's had very good results with it. That was the point I was trying to get across. But yeah, I agree with you, Sam. Look, at the end of the day, we all know what we want. At the top of the club, we need new owners, and we need new owners. Yeah, preferably that want to win at football. And now, I'm not necessarily saying go and buy the league. I'm not saying that at all. But let's have someone in who's got a Scooby about football, because, all this lot up here, mate, none of them have. They're all people that are money people. They've got no idea about football. And until it's implemented that people are within the club that, number one, know about the club, and number two, have got a Scooby about football, it won't change, mate. It won't change. So it's up to Enoch to either get those people in and let those people concentrate on the football, so that the overall situation can improve, or they need to leave, sell it, and hopefully sell it to someone who comes in and wants to take a bit more interest in the football. Appreciate it, Vinders. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. We've had so many, mate. So you named it. You named it all earlier. You named them all earlier. We need to pick what we want, not the fans, the club. They need to pick what they want, what style of play, the manager, that fits that style of play, the DOF that's going to go and find the players for the manager for that style of play, the board releasing the money for that DOF to go and find that player for the manager that fits how they want to play. And with that, there becomes alignment. And until you get that, you've got no chance. Big up, Ghosted. Hope you're well, mate. I hope you're well. Thanks for dropping in. Joey says, the club don't miss a trick, do they? They know fans will be going in early, so offering buy one, get one free in the bars. This gathering has played right into ENIC's hands. We'll listen, what we're going to do is, Joe, when I get back, and probably on Monday, we'll do a show. I know Dan's going to do a lot of filming, going to get a lot of interviews and so on and so forth. But we'll probably come on Monday, have a chat about what we saw, why that so many people feel it's necessary to go and wave at a coach and do whatever. We'll talk about it all again. We'll talk about it all again on Monday. Ellie says, you think what Brentford could do if they had even a quarter of our resources? It's shameful that we scout so damn lazy. And to Lang, he's just a puppet of the Lewis family. And he just says they're BS. Waste of space, isn't he? Vindaloo says he might turn up himself for buy one, get one free. You'd have to wear a Spurs shirt, though, Vindaloo. You there says Brian's going to message me. Yep, that's fair play, mate. Not a problem. And Joey says there's plenty of value on the footy bets today. Logan's in. Morning to you, Logan. I hope you're well, fella. I hope you are well this morning. Yeah, we'll be there till the end, mate. Regardless. We'll be there till the end. Kate says, ENIC have let this football club down for years, dropping down the table like a lump of lead. These owners don't care about football on the pitch, and that's why we are where we are. ENIC and Lange out. Pete says, these are times when fans' loyalty is proven. It's easy to cheer when winning. Joey says, Brighton are 2-1 at home to beat Liverpool, and Everton are 9-4 at home to beat Chelsea. And they're in disarray at the moment, Chelsea, aren't they? You know, so there might be a bit of value in that. Who knows? Big up, Joe. Julia says, just give me the go-ahead and I'll enjoy having the pleasure for banning Vindaloo. Yeah, you keep an eye out, Vinders. Oh. Joey says Leicester are 5-2 to beat Watford. I'm sniffing around that. Do you know what, Joe? When I have a football bet, a lot of the time I'll pick 3 and then I'll look for the value to boost the bet. Just one team to make up a 4. So I don't necessarily pick favourites, but you know, there'll be some tight games or whatever, you know, 5-4, 6-4 prices, that sort of thing. And sort of you pick out 2 or 3 of them. And then I'll go for a 5-2, a 3-1 shot, you know, just to boost the best up, and it works out now and again. It does work out, but there you go. Ellie says if we win 3 games and the others do, it's who's the bravest to handle the pressure in the running. It most certainly is. Can't remember what I said now, Sam. I probably said 10 things since then, but there you go. Spot on, mate. Listen, there's going to be a lot going on tomorrow at Tottenham. So let's see. Sava's in. Morning to you, Sava. I don't think Eddie likes Enoch. I don't think Kate Rixham likes Enoch, Sava, or the wet lettuce. So it's a thing on this channel now, Sava, the wet lettuce, Lang. Oh dear. Phil's in. He says Enoch need to sell, and hopefully a new owner comes in and allows people to do their job and buy players who fix problematic positions with micro managing based of finance. I think that's meant to be, Phil. I'm not sure. Look, Phil, they've got to go, mate, haven't they? They've got to go. Again, let's see what CFT and all the other groups do going forward. Billy said he'll come on the channel every 2 or 3 weeks. If he's got any updates, he'll come on and let everyone know. I can't do no more than that, mate. As you know, Joey's put in a decent size, let's put it that way, donation to CFT, and I'm sure he'll be getting in touch with Billy and the lads and anyone else that's getting involved with protests later on down the line. And I'll do as much as I can as well. You know, leaflets printed or whatever. I'll do my bit. I'll do what I can. Ghosted says he wonders if we'll see Vindaloo after Sunday. Who knows? Peter being no. Peter being no, and yeah, there was an imposter on Nigel's. Paul's in this morning. Big up to you, Paul. I hope you're well, mate. Hi, Mark. Best bet is kept in your pocket. That's it, mate. Yeah, I saw that as well, Logan. I saw that as well, mate. I'll keep my eye out. I'll keep my eye out, mate. The mods are aware of it, mate. Logan, there's you, there's Kate, Ghosted. So you know, mods, if you see any fake accounts, just block them out. But try and make sure you're not blocking out the real ones if you can. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, definitely in disarray at the moment. Yeah, it's all gone wrong for a minute. So let's see what happens with Mr. Rossinia between now and the end of the season. All these football managers turning into let's write notes down, you know, which is fine. You know, I ain't got no problem with that. But be on the sideline, barking your orders out as well, what you want done. At least you're seeing that from Igor. He don't move off that sideline. Yeah, and he'll go and sit down, taking a bit of information that his number two's getting for him, and he's back on the line again. Ghosted says he was fast asleep, enjoying his only lane of the week. I don't blame you, mate. I don't blame you. Daniel's in. Morning to Daniel. Good morning. He says, "Come on, you Spurs." Yeah, I might jump on tonight, mate. We might do. Yeah, we probably will, Pete, because there's no brunch in the morning because of obviously going to the game. So yeah, we'll probably jump on later on tonight, and we'll have a chit chat, mate, and see what's happening. Win or lose, Pete's in. Don't you worry, Pete will be here. I think the Spurs City double is the value bet of the weekend, Joey says. Nice. There you go. 5-4 Spurs, 21-10. Man City works out at just short of 6-1 for the double. 6-1 for the double. I have the power to ban Vinders, but as he is the nicest gooner I know, and I only know one, he may be treading on hot coals cookie. Listen, the Queen's in now, Vinders. No wonder he's legged it. No wonder he's gone. Raymond's in. Morning to you, Raymond. Hi, Cookie. How are you? Tudor should be sacked from Spurs now, and Potts should be appointed as the manager of Tottenham. Well, Ray, I think, like I said to you before, I think Tudor will probably be gone at the end of the season, and your wish might well happen, Raymond. Your wish might well happen, mate. There you go. My son's even in the chat this morning. There you go. Up the Spurs. Big day tomorrow. Let's get behind the lads. We will be there, Dad. Come on, you Spurs. We certainly will, kid. We certainly will. Phil says, the protest is done for me personally, Cookmaster, at this time. Momentum is something that can't be switched on and off. It's about striking while the iron is hot. Savazin Cookie, I think we're seeing that many fans think managers are magicians. Chelsea had a spike and now they have settled again to being what they were under Maresca. Same with Forest, West Ham and Spurs. There you go, mate. Listen, you know, a manager's there to do a job at the end of the day, but they can't work miracles. You know, a manager can give tactics, can G players up, can do whatever. But if they're not walking out on that pitch with the right mindset to go and win that football game, like we saw against Arsenal, like we saw against Fulham, like we saw against Palace, like we've seen many other times this season and last season, then what can we do? So, because I hope tomorrow, right, that those 15, 20,000 people, yeah, that are going to wave the lads on and all that business, yeah, don't get dealt a stinker tomorrow. And I hope they don't, but never count anything out with Spurs, as we all well know. You know, you see that little bit of information, you know, that we've got from the Liverpool game and the Athletic game, and everyone's, we'll be all right now. Listen, let's wait and see for tomorrow what Tottenham turn up. Hopefully it'll be the right one. But if it's the wrong one, yeah, there's going to be 15, 20,000 fans, not happy bunnies, that they've come out to wave their team on, yeah, and they ain't done the business for them. There you go, mate. There you go, Joe, and big up to you, mate. Listen, I'm sure they appreciate it, Joe, ever so much. You know, every penny counts, mate, at the end of the day, you know, and I'm sure they'll use it wisely. Yeah, thanks, Ellie. Appreciate that. Joey says, if anyone comes in with a name similar to mine and says Enoch in, that's not me. Players get away with murder at all clubs, and most of the time, it's the players at these clubs aren't as good as the fans think. And again, Sav, it's a build-up over nearly 3 years now. You know, and before that as well. Go back to Poch. We've seen the trend gradually decreasing, and we hit, you know, pretty much rock bottom a few weeks ago. And as Ben would say, Sava, have we reached the bottom of the V? Are we there yet? Is the recovery on? Let's see. Let's see what these players have got. Let's see what they've got. Let's see what they're made of. Yeah, have a good day, mate. Have a good day, Sava. I'll speak to you soon. Ellie says, Sava, only one has been a magician. Maurizio Pochettino. He's magic, you know. So that's enough of that. Everyone said that's enough of that. Drew, tell him, will you tell him? Please tell them, Drula. I don't understand what's going on. They're not hitting that like button. I don't get it. Let me have a look on here. I don't know what's happening. I've got to update here. Let me see. 1 subscriber today. If 3 of you haven't subscribed, you will be getting us to 1,050. Please do get us to that 1,050 mark. That would be great. And I'll see what I'm going to do. I'm just going to click on here now. Let's have a look. Here we go. 3 more likes to 50 as well. 3 more likes to 50. That'll be great. Thank you very much. Martin Joel. Loved him, mate. Loved him. There's certain managers, Pete, that have a connection with your football club. Do you know what I mean? Harry Redknapp had it with Spurs. He got the club. He got the fans. Martin Joel. He got the club. He got the fans. Poch. He got the club. He got the fans. You know, and we need one of them managers in. And even if half these players are going to disappear, then give him the tools to get the players that he needs. Yeah, that was where I got it from, Matt. The bottom Ben with the bottom of the V. Do you remember? Yeah. It was funny, mate. It was funny, but probably not for Sava to a point, because I would imagine it absolutely fried his brain, Matt. And agreed. None get back properly. None get. And this is the worst thing, when they do find someone that's got that bit of something about them, they don't back them, and I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't. Daniel's in this morning. Big up to you, Daniel. Hope you're well, mate. How old is Big Tell? I'd look at him. He was a legend. I'm trying to think. Who are you talking about, Pete? I don't know who you're talking about. You've lost me. This is very true. This is very true, Daniela. But I'm just going to the point of, he didn't win anything, but he was aligned with the club, even though he wasn't backed. Yeah, he got Tottenham. He knew our Tottenham fans wanted our players to play football. That was the point I was trying to get across. Sorry if I wasn't clear, Daniela, because sometimes I'm not. There you go. Thank you very much, Ellie. We appreciate that. We do appreciate that. Corey's in. Big up to you, Corey. Morning to you, mate. Yeah, Terry Venable. Sorry, when I read it, Pete, I thought, did he mean Eltel? Terry Venable's another manager. I love Terry. Another manager that got Tottenham. Sorry, they were just the 3 that came into my head, first of all, Pete. But they are out there, mate. They are out there. You know, these managers, they just have to be found. And if you're going to find a manager that you want to play a certain way, you've got to back him. You can't just keep leaving them to get on with him and giving them substandard tools. That's fine, Eddie. Thank you. Thank you very much, Eddie. That's great. Magic Treason, big up to you, Magic. Morning, people. Hope everyone has a good day. I'm sure we will. There you go. See, Joey, hour and 20 before you mention Redknapp. Oh, no. When I meet you, Joey, it's not going to be, I'm not going to hold my hand out and go, hello, Joey. It'll be hello, Harry. Kate says, I hope Enoch are shitting themselves being in a relegation battle. Either back the manager or sell the effing club, you wankers. Enoch out, Vinay out, and a special out to Lang the wanker. There you go. Yeah. Listen, his pub was only down the road from where I lived. Down not the Crooked Mile. That's the one that goes toward Nazing. The what I call the Pickett's Lock Road that leads you into the back of Chingford there, going towards Walthamstow that way. When you're coming out of Waltham Abbey, his pub was down there on the right hand side. Him and his dad's, I think it was. So yeah, he's another one, mate. He's another one. Daniel loved Joel. I think we all did, mate. I think we all did. He was absolutely fantastic. Mate, I started mine about 6 years earlier, mate, when they came in, Joe. Do you know what I mean? Horrible bastard people, honestly. But we're the ones who suffer at the end of the day, Joe, aren't we, as fans? And that's why it's so important for me. That's why I'm so, I don't know, stuck on even if you're not going to get them out, you know, give them the, you know, just let them know that we're not happy. And I just don't understand why we can't do both today. But there you go. Magic Tree says, I'm so old, I remember Venables at Palace. Me too. Daniela says, unfortunate, a lot of fans won't accept a lot of success in sport, including football, is down to Lady Luck. And Pete also says, I will say this, we hated our board for a while, things can change. Well, you got rid of the dad, didn't you? And the son took over, and he was prepared to put the dough into the club, Pete. And you've had to wait 5 years, but look where you are now. So, you know, it can be done. And we was finishing above you 6-7 years ago. So it can be done. Oh, Jimmy loved Burks. Loved him, the General. Absolutely loved him. Yeah. Ben loved Ange Cookie. You see, I'll explain, us Greeks have that effect on people. It's our godly charm, as we have all the gods. I'm also claiming Glenodder was a Greek, as he is a god. There you go, Ellie. It's talking to Daniel. And Joey says, sadly, Enix see that there's at most 2K fans that don't like them. They believe that the rest love them. And it's down to us at the end of the day, Joe, as we are always saying, if they can whip up, right, a couple of weeks ago, this gathering, and they reckon they're going to get 15,000 there, and Enoch out has been going on for God knows how long, right, protesting-wise, and we can't get more than 2,500 to a. Perhaps we've got to market it differently. Perhaps it's got to be marketed differently. I'm sure all the protesting groups will be looking at all that sort of stuff. Darren's in, morning to you, Daz. Hope you're well. Thanks for popping in, mate. That's it, Sewardstone Road. I should bloody know that. I only lived there for 30 years. Yeah, Sewardstone Road is Dad's pub. The Royal Oak. Yep. Yeah, there's a care home there. Oh, jeez. Pete says, at least washing up in Queen Ellie's house, being Greek, she just smashes the plates. Matt says, can definitely be done. I remember Sugar saying, okay, not spending another penny. So here's to us. But if you get the right people in, Matt, it can be done. It can be done. Listen, on that note, people, we're going to leave it there. Listen, I'll speak to Mark. We'll try and get something set up later, and we'll have a little chat later on. Nothing too serious, bit of a chill out. And let's see if a few of you want to come in. Keep your notification bells on. Please hit the sub button and hit the like button on your way out. Let me just check before you all. Let me just check here before you all depart. Let me just click on this. Look, two more subs for 1,050. That would be absolutely brilliant. Have a good day, everyone. Much love to you all. Hit the like, hit the sub. See you all soon. We'll be back this evening for a little chill out stream. Take care, everyone, and as always, come on, you Spurs. See you soon.
Cookie and the share.